YouTube is definitely not for the faint-hearted. It has to be minimum of $100 and above, because at the end of the day they have to still take their own cut. Don't wait until you get iPhone. I'm using Techno Spark 5 Techno Alati Techno. I'm using Techno phone to communicate to you all. So by the time you verify your address, YouTube will send you a pin, which is where this letter comes in. My very first YouTube paycheck is. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brenda Okolocha, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my very first YouTube paycheck. Please, I want to start by saying this is a huge disclaimer, okay? Huge disclaimer. I'm not here to brag. Please, I'm still humble. I just want to share my first YouTube income to encourage those that have started YouTube, or those that are slacking on YouTube, or those that have started and they have given up. If you are watching this video, please do not give up. There's actually money in YouTube. I'm sure most of you are here to just hear the figure, you know, how much YouTube paid me for the first time. But let me start by sharing with you all the journey so far. Then eventually we'll get to my very first YouTube paycheck. Okay, YouTube is one of the ways you can actually start making money in dollars. Dollar is now 1,200, right? Want to start earning money on YouTube, you have to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm not saying 400 watch hours, 4,000 watch hours. Now, getting that watch hours in a way, in as much as it's difficult, it's actually kind of easy compared to getting 1,000 subscribers. Let me give you guys an example. This video, I have over 200,000 views, and in this one I have almost 200,000 views. Check the number of subscribers I have. Yeah, over 7k subscribers, right? It's much easier for you to get views once your video goes viral and you get up to 4,000 watch hours. That is okay. But to convince people to subscribe to your channel, that is where the issue is, because it's not easy convincing people to subscribe to your channel. You don't have to start with 2 million naira worth camera, or if you don't have an iPhone, use your Android phone. I'm using Techno Spark 5 Pro to communicate to you guys on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. So this phone has gotten me over 7,000 subscribers here on YouTube. It has helped me to grow my Instagram account up to 12,000 followers and above. My TikTok account is also growing. My first TikTok account was over 21,000 followers. It got banned. It was my fault actually. Then I started growing another TikTok account. I'm currently on over 2,000 followers. Guys, I am a living testimony that you don't need big phone or big gadgets to grow your social media awareness. Okay, start with what you have. Be consistent, be legit. Don't post video today and the next time you're posting video will be like after 2 weeks. No, don't do that. When you're posting today, if you can't be posting every day, at least 3 times in a week. Please, 3 times in a week, especially for beginners. Then another thing that I also notice is that if you are someone that is just starting YouTube for the first time, don't make your video to be extremely long. Okay, nobody knows you on YouTube. Even I that is talking, people don't know me that much on YouTube. People don't really know me. It's just very little percentage of people that knows me. So what I do is that I create short videos sometimes, and sometimes I make it long videos. As my audience is growing, I'm making the video longer and longer. But if you are just starting, I will advise you, take advantage of YouTube Short. There's YouTube Short. Take advantage of YouTube Short. There's a lady that literally grew her YouTube account up to 15 million subscribers. There's another one, she grew her followers to up to almost 2 million subscribers on YouTube using YouTube Shorts. Okay, so take advantage of YouTube Shorts. Then the long form videos, don't make it to be too long. Like I said, if you're just starting, don't make it to be too long. At least 8 minutes, 10 minutes long, and you're good to go. But another thing I would like to advise is the niche. I know some people will be like, niche doesn't really matter, blah blah blah. in a way it kind of matters, though, especially if you want to work with brands in the future. Because if you're someone that's doing lifestyle beauty videos, or if you are a gaming person, brands will easily know how to work with you. Before you actually start the YouTube, jot down, like, let's say about 10 ideas. Make sure you have filmed 5 videos out of those 10 ideas. Then you have edited like 2 or 3 of them, so that once you post one today, after the next day you post another video. Just be consistent, back to back, okay? And make sure you're editing. Even though you're not using a very good editing software, you can try InShot and CapCut. These are the 2 editing softwares or editing apps that I use till date. These are the 2 editing apps that I use, and they're serving me well, although to some extent, but they're really serving me well. And another thing I want you all to do is to take your audience or your subscribers as actual human beings, because obviously they're actual human beings that are subscribed to your channel. Just make them feel relaxed, okay? When your audience requests for a certain video, try your best to see that you provide that video for them, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I know you have your test of videos that you have, but once in a while, provide the kind of videos your audience. It shows that you have them in your heart, you have their interest in your heart. Another thing that you also have to get your means of identification as a citizen. For example, I use my voter's card because I don't have national ID card. I don't have a driver's license. I used to have a driver's license, but I don't know what happened. It got missing. The national ID card I have is more like a slip, okay? So what I used in identifying myself as a Nigerian is my voter's card. It has the coat of arms and the flag. That is it. It will identify you as a Nigerian. So you have to go and get any of the things that I just mentioned. So by the time you verify your address, YouTube will send you a PIN, which is where this letter comes in. YouTube will send you a PIN, and I'll show you guys this PIN because I've already imputed it long time ago. So the PIN is something like this. These other details are not really relevant. It's just YouTube telling you you're not supposed to share it, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're not supposed to share it if you have not imputed it. But this is the PIN that have to link your AdSense to your domiciliary account. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yes. And another thing I must mention is that if you don't have up to $100 at the end of every month, YouTube won't drop that money in your account. It has to be minimum of $100 and above, because at the end of the day they have to still take their own cut. So guys, I think that is all for the experience I have so far. I have a lot to share actually, but I want to just keep it very minimal so that I can share with you on my first YouTube paycheck. So for the moment you all have been waiting for, I wrote it down so that I will not forget, and I'm also going to put the screenshots on the screen somewhere here. My very first YouTube paycheck is $161.70. Yeah, $161.70. And from that $161.70, YouTube actually took $31.58, leaving me with $130.12. Okay, so here you go. And as I back then, I started receiving my paycheck in the month of April. Yeah, my very first paycheck was in the month of April that I received it. So I think in the month of May I did not receive anything because my money was not up to $100. Then June, YouTube merged the amount of money I made in May and June and paid me. In July, I was lucky, I got over $100. It dropped. August, it did not drop because that was the month I went viral on TikTok, and I was focusing more on TikTok and on Instagram. I think I have explained this enough, but if you still don't understand, let me know what you all think in the comment section. Please drop your questions in the comment section below. I will answer all questions. Another thing that I want to mention is that if you're lucky enough, majority of your audience are from USA, UK, Canada, Australia, especially USA. Bro, you're going to cash out. And if your video goes viral, you're going to cash out. The amount of money YouTube pays you doesn't depend on the amount of subscribers you have. Okay, I started earning my money when I was in 2,000 subscribers and above, over 2,000 subscribers. A lot of factors into it. Many of my friends have asked me, how much is YouTube paying you? There's no fixed amount. All the months, right from the month of April till today, that is November, the figures are different. There is no fixed amount. It depends on how well your video perform, how consistent you are, the location your audience are coming from or are watching from. I think the age in a way also matters too. Yeah, because there's YouTube Kids and there's normal YouTube. Yeah, so YouTube is a lot. YouTube is like literally something that you have to study very well before you enter, because if you're not patient, YouTube is draining. Yeah, YouTube is very, very draining. By the time you pass the 1,000 subscriber and the 4,000 threshold and you start receiving money, a bell will be ringing in your brain that if you don't post video, and if your video doesn't do well, you won't get paid at the end of the month. So that is like something that will motivate you to be more consistent, so that YouTube will pay you at the end of the month. And if you're lucky enough, your video goes viral, trust me, they are cashing out. You are cashing out. I know someone that made over $3,000, yeah, on YouTube. Her very first paycheck, $3,000. Another person that got over $5,000, her very first paycheck was over $5,000. That means their videos did very, very well, and the audience were mostly from USA. YouTube is demanding. People that have stayed here for long can tell you that it's highly demanding, but at the end of the day, you will enjoy the income. Trust me, you will enjoy it. When you're starting, the road is going to be extremely rough. Sometimes you get overwhelmed. Till today, I still get overwhelmed, but I know pretty well that if I don't post on YouTube, if I don't interact with my audience on YouTube, I'm not gonna get paid. So YouTube is like a work job for me. When I start seeing results on how my subscribers were growing and the viewers were increasing was when I actually took YouTube as a job. You need to take your social media platforms as a job. Okay guys, I think I have spoken at length, and I really hope you all have learned something from today's video, and I have encouraged a lot of you all to also start up your YouTube channel or to take your YouTube channel seriously. Please do go to subscribe to me and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any future upload by me. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next upload.